Hey, everybody. Hope you are doing well. Yep, more Chicago, because we love Chicago. We're going to go to, I believe this is Chicago 7, and it's the song Byblos. There's a really, really, really good version of this that was done as sort of the demo rehearsal version of this. Maybe at some point we'll go back and hit that later because it's a little different. It's a lot more stripped down because they're just rehearsing it. But with that said, let's actually do the studio version. So here we go. Terry Kath, some amazing acoustic playing, that incredible voice of his as well. Really, truly highlighted on this song. Without further ado, Chicago Byblos.
I saw her once before, she didn't turn me on. One night she stopped to talk, to pass the time. Then I saw her eyes, her softly smiling glow. We sat and talked all night at Byblos. She talked of feelings that I knew were true, She painted me a picture using every shade of blue. It was light with laughter, at times it made me cry. And now I'll never know just why I didn't ever try to hold her, to squeeze her, kiss her all night long. I never tried to please her. Then soon she had to go. I sat there all alone, thought of things she said the whole day through. And then I realized I never took the time to find out where she lived or where to go. I thought that I would see her the next night.
This song is a great example of how a song can be produced specifically to point everything to the vocals. If you really listen to it, it's a really stripped down song. There's not a lot going on. I mean, again, the bass part's very much in the middle, but it's kind of pulled back from the mix. Terry's voice is the predominant feature of the song. The percussion is all over the place. The bongos and congas are sitting over here in the right hand side playing away, because on the left hand side you've got what sounds like a cabasa going and you've got a wood block basically going over on the left hand side. It's a horrible sound effect, I apologize. But you get all that on the left hand side, but then at a certain point about halfway through the song they actually pull those two percussion pieces back and they move the bongos and the percussion, the bongos more to the center left of Terry's voice. The guitar part's threefold. There's multiple layers of electric guitar in the second half of the song where Terry's playing some solo licks together, and there's a little bit of harmonized guitar in there too. The acoustic guitar solo riffs are just shredding over his rhythm guitar part. The piano or keyboard is drenched in a reverb pulled back in the mix. And again, sort of everything is behind Terry's voice. And then when the drums come in, it's not really drums. It's just a hi-hat where he's just playing type of rhythm pattern on the hi-hat that's accentuating the percussiveness of Terry's rhythm guitar part. So everything in the song is produced around Terry's vocals. And there are definitely people and ideas out there that would sit there and say, well, yes, all songs are based around the vocal. The vocal is the highlight. That's why they call them a front man. Not to this extent. Usually stuff is a lot more spaced out to give the vocal its center section all by itself. And then the other instrumentation is playing around it, whether you're talking about, Van Halen with Dave's voice there. But Eddie's guitar is always super highlighted in one track or one side or the other. Or if you're listening to, Journey or other Chicago songs, where it's really a full band comprising the entire song, and then the vocals are really well perfectly placed center, middle, center, left, center, right, depending upon how many harmonies there are. This song has everything behind the vocals. It's like the vocals are boosted up like 3 dB, just a little higher and in front of everything else. The harmony vocals, the backing vocals, and the accentuating vocals, those are on the same level as the rest of the instrumentation, but Terry's lead vocal is just one step in front. And again, if you listen to it in the full stereo field, the stereo field is not wide. It's not way out here. It's actually a little bit more of a 45, 60 degree range where it's actually kind of tightly packed into the center, left, center, right, center of the stereo field. It's not quite as wide a song as you might be used to. And that's another thing that just makes it incredibly, incredibly unique. Again, at some point, we'll probably go back and do the demo version or the rehearsal version of this song, because it's even more stripped back. And again, incredible song. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, because we love Chicago. And so with that said, thanks for watching. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. We can talk about it further, and I wish you all well. Take care.